told you guys Sandy's deaf. She can hear whistles and she can feel vibrations. Hi, baby. Sandy. Let's see, poor thing. Repeated ear infections. She gets covered up in the cold and she takes it off. She's like, Mommy, I already have a fur coat. Mommy, I already have a fur coat. There's the other one. Last but certainly not least, this Luna cat. Sorry. Look at the sky. It's so pretty this morning. Is in not full welding gear, but partial welding gear. Put your helmet down, except not his shoes.
No.
She sees me.
Hey.
Yeah. Ooh.
She still wants to play.
Mm-hmm.
She's not playing with me.
Oh, she heard that. She hears the truck. Or she feels it. I just want to show you guys the progress Mark has made on the fireplace surround. I'm so happy. It's looking beautiful. Thank you, babe.
Oh, you're welcome. My pleasure.
Watch out. So I think Max heard me because I told Mark, I said, I'm going to get it on film what an idiot he acts like when he comes inside. He'll be 11 in January. And if he's been outside 2 minutes, if he's been outside for an hour, he'll run in the house, run around the house, knocking into things, acting like a complete idiot. and I wanted to show you. But, of course, you got to do it when I turn the camera on. So, what are you going to do, right? So, I just finished editing my $5 dinner that See Mindy Mom she's hosting the open collab. So that's kind of stressed me out because I didn't want to sound like a bumbling idiot. And I also wanted to get it right. So anyway, that is processing. That's uploading, that's going to process, and that's going to go live tomorrow. So that will be your Vlogmas video for tomorrow. And Mark is making us lunch because Kate went to work at 6 o'clock this morning, and she got off at 12, and it's 12:30. So she went to get gas. I think I just heard her pull up. So we are having fried potatoes, sausage, and eggs for lunch. In case you don't know what's going on, Mark is playing peekaboo with Tiggy. So I thought we could talk while I did my hair. So I know it's crazy looking. And I would have fit in on Haight Ashbury in the 70s with this hair, but I don't fit in now. So I'm starting to feel overwhelmed, even though I have all my Christmas shopping done, all the cards have been sent out, everything that needed to be mailed out to family has been mailed out, and friends, and the one last Christmas party that we were going to go to has been canceled, so I don't have to worry about. I was supposed to do the games for that, but I don't have to worry about that. I'm just starting to feel like with doing the $5 dinner challenge has been, I made it more difficult than it probably needed to be, but where I live, it's a touristy area and grocery prices aren't as cheap as some people can get them. Like I just watched, there's a channel that I started watching called Not Perfect But Just Right, and she participated in the $5 dinner challenge, and she got a pork loin. It was like, she ended up getting it for like $2, like a big size pork loin, and we just don't have those kind of deals in Corpus. The cost of living is high down here. I mean, you can look it up if you're curious. I know a lot of people are moving to Texas right now, but are not where I live, but because I don't live in Corpus Christi, but I live in a little town by Corpus Christi. I don't even live in the county that Corpus Christi's in, but the county that Corpus Christi is in has very high taxes, like home taxes, property taxes. Food is expensive. We have refineries here. We refine oil and make it into different products. And you would think that gasoline would be cheaper here, but it's not. So the cost of living here, and also there is a monopoly. I think it's kind of a monopoly, but the only grocery chain like that's just dedicated to groceries, Like, we do have a Target and we have Walmart that sells food, but the only dedicated grocery store down here is a company called HEB. And we don't have Food Lion, we don't have Kroger, we don't have Stop and Shop, we don't have ShopRite, we don't have Wegmans, we don't have Aldi, we don't have Albertsons, we don't have Market Basket, we do have a Sprouts. That's closer to Padre Island. I mean, it's still in Corpus Christi proper, but that's like 45 minutes away. That's not too far from the Bath and Body Works, but it's 45 minutes away from me. So, doing the grocery challenge, if I were to do like a $5 dinner, I would have had to have found a really good sale on. It would have been like just by chance. So the way I had to do it was with the big 10 pounds of chicken quarters, and it's just a lot. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, like a lot of prep. It's not a lot of work once you get it prepped, but it's like the initial day that you do, it's a lot of work. So, and then we're building the fireplace around. So we're doing all that, and I'm just feeling overwhelmed. My mom, I know I told you guys I was worried about my mom. She's going blind in one eye, and she has stents in her left leg, and no, she doesn't mind me sharing this. She is going today to, the last time she went to the doctor, she told him that it was hurting again. Her left leg was hurting again. And they scheduled, I think, a sonogram. They did the sonogram. She went back to her heart doctor, and they said that it looked like her vein was getting clogged up again. So she already has, I think, 5 stents in that leg and artificial vein. So they wanted to go ahead and go in and see what was going on. And the last time she had that done, she almost died. And it seems to be happening every 2 years. And the doctor wanted to wait till after Thanksgiving. So it's after Thanksgiving. So she's going to get tested. She's going to the hospital to do all the testing, just to have a COVID test, blood work, x-rays, all the stuff that they need for surgery. And then tomorrow she's having the surgery done. The heart doctor's going to go through, I guess, her under her arm or some place, and then go down into the vein. So I'm worried about that. My dad, he's taking her. He's 86. So he's taking her today. I worry about him driving. He's taking her today to get all that done, and they won't let him in. He has to sit in the car while she's getting all the testing done. And I think he'll be allowed to go in tomorrow while she's having the procedure done, but he's the only one allowed to go in. So if anything does go wrong, he'll have to hear the news all by himself. So I know it's kind of a bummer, but you guys know I like to keep it real. I can act fake just as well as the next person, but acting fake is no way to develop real connections, so I'm keeping it real. So yeah, I need to turn around, use my Dollar Tree mirror to see what the back of my hair looks like. Need to spray it and fluff it out. Mark is cutting the last board for the fireplace surround that he made me. And Kate's looking very cute in her pink hoodie.
Thank you.
Oh, Cora wants to go out there. So, this is not the big reveal, but Mark is almost done building the fireplace surround. He just has that top piece of wood to put on right there. And then I am going to start caulking it and eventually paint it. I'm trying to decide. We bought these decorative hinges at Hobby Lobby, and the screws that we bought were too big, so he had to get to use those screws, and I'm not sure that he had enough. And I thought this would be cute, but it looks, this is where the shoes go, because we used to have a shoe box by the front door and also the extension cord. But I'm trying to decide if I want to keep that on there. So you guys tell me what you think. Should I keep the latch in the middle, or do you think it makes it look too much like a locker? I am backlit. So I look like I have a halo, but that's okay because you don't want to see my face anyway. I didn't put on makeup. I'm having a glass of wine, which, if you know me, that doesn't happen very often. I have this ugly cord behind me, this ugly air conditioning cord. We're just gonna ignore that. So I finished dinner. Maybe I could lower you a little bit. I haven't completely finished dinner, but I got the chicken stir fry part done. I just have to make the steamed white rice, and I want to look and see if I have any peanuts I can chop up and throw on top. And what else do I have to do? I should have filed today. I should have made today an admin day and done some paperwork, because I'm looking at my paperwork right now and it's a hot mess over there. And I should have dealt with that today. Instead, I spent the day, let me tell you what I did. So, because the Keurig is out, okay, so first of all, Mark makes the coffee in the mornings. And the plug, the electrical outlet, is right in the middle of the wall. Like, it's center between the beginning of the cabinet on the left and the end of the cabinet on the right. So, because we have the Keurig and the coffee maker and the milk frother right there, I have wanted that coffee maker to be in the corner for the longest time. So I finally have had enough. So I was on Amazon looking for a small 3-foot electrical extension cord. Of course, it's electrical. I was looking for a small 3-foot extension cord. Do you know how hard those are to find? That's not just super basic and generic. Well, I'm here to tell you they're not easy to find. Most of them are 5 foot or 6 foot or 8 foot or 1 foot. So I also wanted to plug it into the outlet, and then I wanted to mount it on the wall. So I wanted a wall mounted extension cord with at least 3 plugs that was 3 foot. I couldn't find such a creature, so I had to compromise. So then I needed to buy something to attach the electrical cord to the wall or to the top of the cabinet. Not the cabinet, the counter. But not the counter that lays flat, the counter that's a little bit up on the wall. So I spent another 30 minutes looking at those options, and a lot of those options required screwing it to the wall. I was like, this is ridiculous. So I turned my attention to the, you know, when you look on Amazon, all these random things pop up. Not what you're searching for. All these sponsored posts show up, and bonus, things that they think you might be interested in. So I thought, something popped up, and I thought, you know what, I need that. And that is a channel that you can put your cable cords through and attach it to the wall, and you can paint it to match the wall color so you don't have those ugly black cords hanging down. So I need 2 of those because you can't really see them in the bedroom, but you can see them in the back room and in the living room. So I thought, what if I use that same channel to run along the top of, it's not really a backsplash, but the top of the counter that attaches to the wall to hide the electrical cord. This took me like 2 hours, but I ordered it so that way I can put my coffee pot in the corner, and my Keurig can scoot over some, and then when we run out of K-Cups, when Kate runs out of K-Cups, and we run out of the K-Cups that we have, I can put the Keurig back up in the cabinet where it belongs, until we need to pull it out again. But the coffee pot will stay in the corner. So I got that accomplished. And yep, what did I want to do today? I was kind of going back and forth because I wanted to go out. I wanted to get out of the house, but I knew we needed to finish the fireplace surround. So I thought to myself, is finishing the fireplace surround too ambitious? It's December the 16th, which is my parents' anniversary, 60 years. Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad. I know you're not watching this video because you don't watch my videos, but I wanted to finish the fireplace surround, but I also wanted to just get out of the house. Use some mental tricks, and I decided that I would play with some numbers, do some filing, and that would distract me. And I never got around to it because I was busy solving the problem of the coffee pot. While I did that, Mark finished the fireplace surround, and that is what we spent our time doing today. So I know this Vlogmas has not been exciting, but I don't think any Vlogmases in 2020 are exciting because I don't want to jinx myself. We seem to be lucky in the state of Texas. We have not we have not been put on any other restrictions than what we already had. So I think we're lucky in the state of Texas. But also down here, like today, it's 70 degrees outside. No, 60 degrees outside. So we're not as cold as other places. And from what I've read, this virus likes the cold, doesn't like the heat. So we've been trying to stay out of crowds anyway. And yeah, we've been taking the vitamins and the minerals and the supplements and everything that they know is antiviral. So we've been doing everything that we can. We've been being careful. So, and when we do go to places, of course we follow the CDC guidelines. So, but Vlogmas can't be super exciting this year. But my life isn't super exciting. I am thinking about getting a job. Praying about it. Asking God for a sign. I've asked God for a sign, and we will see. Yep, I think you're all caught up. I think the next thing you'll see is me working on the fireplace around. I'm not going to show you putting the laundry in the dryer yet again, because that's pretty much what you've been seeing from me, is just household chores, and I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. I do need to write my letter to Santa Claus, and you need to write yours. Christmas is almost here. We need to tell Santa Claus what we want. So I am going to end the vlog here, I think. So I hope you all enjoyed this vlog. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, please subscribe. I would love to have you here. And I will see you in my next video, friends. Bye-bye.